Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome, welcome, wherever in the world you are. Hope you're all doing well today. Another great day and eve. And so we got about 45 minutes before downtime. And figured maybe I'd check on some contracts, see if there was anything out here that was worth running. Here's one that pays 25 million. And is 17 jumps and 110,000 cubic meters. One that pays 20. Where's that go? It's only 400 million.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Latro 4 win just followed.
Not too bad of a route. See if they're really the real value is on this. It's fine. Okay. And then this other one here. Excellent. What a nice little trip. Yep. And we're not too high on total collateral.
Boombastic just followed.
Latra for win and Boombastic, thank you for the follows. Welcome. All right. So, interesting. All right, I think we're good. Those are 40 jumps out. I don't feel like I need to go any further. Let's optimize route. I think it's probably going to be the same thing there. Yep. So that's going to be 45 million for 23 jumps. That's really good. Yeah, that's actually really good. So we'll head out on that. We've still got the 75% drop rate. So still have to keep the collateral down a little bit. You know, just to keep from getting
drive active.
You know, too high on the value to where they want to pop me. You know, my normal is, you know, $1 billion for if I'm going to be running a autopilot run, and 1.5 billion if I'm going to be doing a you know, where I'm here sitting paying close attention, watching to see if I get scanned, stuff like that. And so with the 75% drop rate right now, you know, I'm at like 1.3 billion here. Best for me to pay attention, I think. So I will. And Vartu and Vapor, hello. So then, while he's flying, got this other guy here, and I have been checking on this whole thing of doing contracts that don't look right, and they're very few and far between. I did, and this has to do with people who undervalue their contracts, and there's none in the entire region right now, so not much to look at there. But so I have checked. I checked pretty consistently for one day, and then I did find one, and it turned out to be containers. So, you know, it was 10 million collateral, and it paid 10 million. And so I thought, oh, that sounds like something's wrong. Turned out it was containers, which is what people will typically pay high for to transport. So, can my volume be louder? My YouTube volume is louder? You just got to turn up Twitch. Yeah. I think my volumes are set fine. I can see my meters, and they're set really good. So, oh, let's see here. Maybe my mic is wrong. Yeah, I see a problem with my mic. I worked on. So you might be right. Let me look here. I did some upgrades, and I bet you the mic is wrong. It's on the wrong mic. This shouldn't be picking up background noise. Weird, it's all set up right. Yeah, it's all set up right. But all right, now you're probably hearing a lot of background noise. All right. Game's just a little loud compared to my voice. Oh. Why I don't upgrade things unless I absolutely have to.
Warp drive active.
All right, well, we'll see how that is. Sorry, looking at the wrong screen there. So I turned the game volume down just a little bit. I do feel like something's wrong with my mic though. Something's not... It's picking up something it's not supposed to. Just a second. All right. I'm not seeing anything wrong with my my mixer either. So, all right. Yeah, if you're saying that YouTube sounds better than Twitch, then it's definitely a YouTube versus Twitch thing, because I'm sending the same feed to both. Oh wait, I'm not sending a live feed to YouTube. Man, you guys are getting me all confused this morning.
Cyberstar Citizen just followed.
Those would be videos. Cyberstar Citizen, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Right. So, what's my null-sec situation? So, right now, I would say that I mean, what do you mean? I'm not in a situation in null-sec. I live in null-sec. I have tunes in null-sec. Yes, I saw a little bit earlier before I got sidetracked on the sound stuff about Hakashima to Ajita. You know, it all depends on, you know, I don't take contracts assigned to me. I just pick them off of available contracts, and there's a lot of factors in it, like how many jumps it is, how much the cargo is worth, its volume and stuff. So it's hard to say. Now it's hard to hear you're on the phone. Yeah, okay. Well, I can't help you with that. I don't know why the volume is different Twitch and YouTube, other than, you know, YouTube player is different and stuff like that. And so null-sec situation. So currently I live in Null. I'm with Pandemic Horde. I'm in a corporation called Take the Bait, and pretty chill group. I haven't done much in null-sec in the last couple weeks, but I still have significant holdings out there, and you know, I've been a little bit on a freighter kick, a hauling kick, not just freighter, but I've been a little bit on a hauling kick, and so it's on contract now. Yeah, what region is it in? That one that you no, I'm not in Moose Army anymore. So Moose Army kind of imploded. End of an era. I was in Moose Army for, I think, what was it, 7 years, 8 years, something like that. Maybe even 9 years. I don't remember. But Moose Army's had several leadership changes over the years, and we had another one recently, and some people weren't happy and left and formed Take the Bait, and then things just seemed to get worse and worse, and then they announced that we were leaving Pandemic Horde and going over to another alliance that was enemies of Pandemic Horde. And So in the end, I think that only about a third of the original Moose Army went over to the new location, and so no, Vartu, the region, like right now, I'm in Sokurin, which is in the Citadel. The region will tell me if I'm anywhere near it, because I don't know where that specific place is. So, you know, it's in Devoid. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be around there. So, what are the Equinox ships? Let me catch up here on the hauling business stuff. I don't do low-sec. Not typically.
Dragons have balls of steel.
I have done low-sec.
John72 just subscribed. Creeping up on 4 years, brother. Happy Friday. Keeping being a good dude, my friend.
Yes, I'll keep being a good dude. Yes, I promise not to become a dudette. Right. I know that's not what you were going with, but that's what came to mind. You know, I solemnly swear that won't happen. 1,380 gold to everybody here in John's honor. Whoop, there we go. Thank you, buddy. Much appreciated. So, contracts in Null require higher payment, or not in Null, but in low-sec, they require higher payment. You typically don't want them to be over 62,500 cubic meters. Because if they are, then you've got to pay a lot more to get them moved. People will not bring a freighter into low-sec just to do a delivery. And you'd have to get me to bring a freighter like this into null-sec or low-sec, you'd probably have to be 400 or 500 million or above on what it pays for me to do it. There's other people who would do it for probably 250. But see, in the 400 to 500 million range, well, then I can jump freighter it. So, yeah. All right. So the new Equinox ships. Yeah, let's talk about those. So I didn't get to see the broadcast the other day. I'm hoping that they'll put it up in video like they did for the first one. I need some trucking music playing. Yeah, we'll get to that. I got some trucking music. We'll get to it. So the new ships. I am interested in all of them, but the T1. Although the T1 could be interesting because it could be something that has a little bit of teeth that would be good for running dangerous stuff. So it looks like they're going to be around the same cargo sizes as the current ships, except they have teeth. What's really interesting was, okay, we got some hostiles here. We should be fine. What's really interesting is how they say that the missiles on them will, on the big one, was it called the Avalanche? It's going to be near battleship numbers. And so it's kind of interesting because if they don't cost an outrageous amount, like if they're at first, they're going to cost an outrageous amount, no matter what. But if their costs are around the same as a freighter is whenever it settles down, then I think we could have something that's really good for picking up like ore and stuff like that you're mining. And it would be able to take care of rats, even some medium or larger size rats. You know, we're just gonna have to see. I will get blueprints for each of them and start training them up as soon as they're available. And I probably will build at least one of each of them, just to do it. So, all right. I had a request for some trucking music. I can oblige. Let's see here. How about some space trucking music? I wrote the lyrics on this.
In the black where the starlight fades, Jed Big Rig McKenna's got the wheel. Cosmic Eagle flies through the trade lanes wide with the hold of ore. That's a high stakes deal. Long he tunes to the chatter of you, damn a scout.
I like how this song turned out.
Warning about gankers lying in wait. Adjust his course through the Stargate. A space cowboy with a deadline to make.
We have a new song we're debuting today too.
He's riding high in the Cosmic Eagle through the galaxy, so vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. Jed's making his run with a scout at the next gate. Space docks hum like
The
a
new ships are going to require new
honky-tonk
skills. Maybe not new skills,
night, where
but
capsuleers spin their tails so bold.
there'll be a new line called Upwell. You'll have
But
to have
Jed's got
Upwell
his
Freighter.
eyes on the sector so tight, where the shadows of safety gank ships roam. At the next gate, he dodges a fray, outwits the gankers and tells them well played. With every new jump, he's earning his pay on the starry road where space truckers pave the way. At Cheetah Station, Jeb hangs with friends.
A guide for space trucking.
A new contract comes in.
Look in the
His
description
ship loaded
about and Twitch.
again. Now the journey extends under the watchful gaze of Bob. He undocks again. He's riding high in the Cosmic Eagle through the galaxy so vast and wide, with a heart of gold and nerves of steel. Jed's making his run with a scout at the next gate. So here's to the space truckers, the haulers in space. May your routes be clear, may you have no fear. In the endless race, our beloved space truckers embrace.
I really like that song. I feel like it kind of really gives the vibe of space trucking. If you do exclamation point music in Twitch chat, or there's a link in the description on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. I've got links to my music now. I'm on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube Music. And so like I've gotten shit published official. The music publishing is more legit than the music I'm making, but you know. Here I did a search for myself on YouTube Music, and
Welcome
I've
to
got,
the Dragons.
Reverend _ Lason just followed.
Reverend Sing Liaison, thank you for the follow, welcome. And so I've got 4 songs published right here, no 5, and the Amar the Righteous, I put that one up. I'll play that for you right now. And it's let me just preface it with saying that Amar, very religious order in Eve, and Amar originally had enslaved Minmatar. So Minmatar was basically a race that was enslaved by Amar. So technically they'd kind of be part of Amar. The Amar believe in like spreading their religion, and they kind of take a holy way on it. This song was actually the hardest one to write out of all of them. Getting the music right and the lyrics right and everything, because it is very religious oppressive. And so I'll play it here for you. And believe it or not, this is funeral death metal.
With all the stars our empire stands. By divine right we expand our lands. With our emperor's grace your people should kneel. Emar are the chosen, you should yield.
of gold we sail the stars.
His word resounds near and far.
In awe and reverence, the cosmos kneels.
Before the power am our will.
So sing, O chosen, with hearts aflame. In every whisper, speak his name. For through the stars, his love is cast. The Amar Empire, forever to last.
So evil. All hail the Mar. No, it's all hail Holy Amar. Yeah. Yeah, that song took me a really long time to get it right. Because the Amar is so religious zealot or a religious oppressive. And so their history in the game. So I've had to do a lot of research on the legend and lore in game to write these songs. And the trucker song, there's no legend and lore with that other than, watching out for safety and using Udema Scout, which are both mentioned in there. But the Amar one, their origins were extremely oppressive, and under guidance, their leadership currently, they've tried to let up and release those old ways, but they haven't fully released those old ways. And so it's kind of like, a religion trying to reform itself to making it a little bit more socially acceptable. And, it'd be like kind of the equivalent to the Ku Klux Klan saying that they now embrace all religions and all ethnic, origins and stuff like that. And you'd be like, God, this really stinks of bullshit, And even if they were saying that for many, many years, and they were taking actions that were representative of being accepting of everyone, 50 years on, you still would not fully trust them because their actions of the past were so reprehensible. And so that's what that song embodies. And there's one part in it where they're like, if you don't heal to us, we're going to bring fire and flame. They're going to burn your house down. They're going to burn your ship down if you are not of their thinking. And so, yeah, the trucking song needs video. Yeah, I've had problems with video. So there's a couple things about video. Like, I think that the songs are much better than any video I could produce.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Huskra just followed.
Huskra, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I think that the video, I couldn't do it justice on matching the quality of the song. And so all right, one package delivered. Yeah, I don't think I can do it justice, and I'm waiting for. Well, there's also another thing too, which is that because the songs are for sale on iTunes. Like you can buy the songs on iTunes, and they're on Spotify as well. And Spotify, I think you can play them for free as long as you're willing to listen to ads. And I'm getting revenue from both. And you know, it's not a lot. There's not a big market for these songs other than Eve players. But when I add video to it, if there's in-game footage, I have to be really careful about that. I cannot pay-gate anything that has Eve gameplay video in it, and that's a copyright thing. So I would get I'd get the wrath of CCP if I did that. So that's why you don't see paid guides and stuff for Eve, because they can't put any screenshots in or whatnot. They can put in text and stuff, but they can't use any of the imagery or anything. Is my stuff on YouTube? Yes. ! Music. So I'm thinking that when Sora is available to me, which is OpenAI's video generation stuff, that I may very well put this stuff to video, but it'll be an imagining of it won't be an Eve spaceship flying, it will be a spaceship flying, you know? So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna debut another song here. If you're watching on YouTube, it'll be in the next video, and it is it's Minmatar's Anthem. So it's Minmatar's Anthem, and it is it's really good. It's really, really good. The song is very, very good. So we'll do that. Those of you watching on YouTube, next video, and those of you here on Twitch, we'll do it after downtime. So yeah. And then I have another new song to release tomorrow too.
Warp drive active.
5 minutes until shutdown. And let's see here, audio. Yeah, client muting. So I've been doing this music with AI, and I've been what you would call like a producer, and writing most of the songs. I've written the lyrics. So a couple of the first songs I tried having AI write the lyrics, and they're okay, but AI just does not do nearly as good a job as I can do. Maybe it'll eventually catch up. Huh. Welcome Dragon. So Low Disk Space asks, Welcome Dragon, what do you think of Markee's songs? Welcome Dragon says, I think Markee's songs are so bad they make me want to breathe fire and burn my ears off just to avoid hearing them. What the hell, man? You're supposed to be on my side. But hey, at least they're great for scaring away pesky knights trying to steal my treasure. So I can sign up for Google's video making waitlist. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if I want to do that. I think that when Sora is released, see, I already have an investment in OpenAI, and OpenAI I think is at the forefront right now. Yes, I'm still with the Horde. So OpenAI, I think, is ahead of Google. Even though Google I/O, the other day I watched that, and all of the stuff with Gemini on Android phones. Or is it Pixel phones? Anyway, the native stuff running there, and the interaction of being able to look up stuff really easy and talk to it. I'm using Gemini now for the voice commands on my phone. That's interesting. I'm gonna stick with whatever the best choice is for making the best tools, the best content, and that is regardless of free or cost. So I've been paying for OpenAI, and I'm very happy with the results I've gotten with it. I'm paying for, I got 3 or 4 other AI services that I'm using as well. I've got another one that's an audio scrubber, which I use in the police videos. Exclamation point police. And give that channel a sub. I need to hit 1,000 subscribers and I can monetize it. And I'm at like 860. Need a few more. I have I use an audio scrubber that's really interesting, that I'm able to, like when one of the officers is playing the radio in their car, and part of the video that I need to use is from inside their car, I'm able to scrub the radio out, which is actually really cool. I'm able to leave their voices and scrub the radio out. If the sirens are excessive, I'm able to scrub the sirens and stuff, or just keep them at a very low volume. So you think that Google's behind? So Google is behind, but Google is taking a different route. And so Google is focusing in different areas. And one of the things that Google is doing, which OpenAI is not, which is the next Pixel phones are going to have a dedicated AI chip on them. And it will, I guess server downtime. It will, it will be it'll be able to process AI commands and functions without going to the cloud. So, and that's going to be a big deal for people who want privacy and security. Like my wife does not like any of the AI stuff. She's like, it's just too invasive, or whatnot. And I'm like, well, there's also this private version coming, and she still doesn't like it. So, all right, if you're watching on
Welcome
YouTube,
to the Dragons.
gotta wait for the next video.
Philzy87 just followed.